I eased my back pain up. Sorry, it's hard to look at the camera. That flashlight's pretty bright. But I eased my back pain up today at work. I think I herniated a disc a few months ago, like in September. And anyways, I am an apprentice electrician right now. And typically, when I wear my tool belt, I wear it sort of high up, like right in my abdomen. But the thing is I have my tool pouches kind of like right here on the front of my hips, and my tool belt weighs roughly around 20 pounds. And so when you're walking around with 20 pounds all day and this high up, especially with the weight being on like the front side of my hips, I feel like it sort of like pulls my back into hyperextension. And one thing I've done that actually helped my back out on the job site was just like reaching down and like touching my toes and stretching out a little bit. But today what I did is I just took my belt and I loosened it up from here down to my like waistline. And I feel like what this did is it sort of like elongated my back and sort of stretched my back out and realigned my pelvis where it should be. Now, that is the job that my abs should be doing and my core should be doing. But that's why I'm doing core work. But I think I am going to start wearing my tool belt a little lower, just because there's no need in, purposely making my back hurt. But yeah. It's kind of weird how in the first part of the morning, I can go from being super worried about how the rest of the day is going to go because of my low back pain. And then at the end of the day, I'm deadlifting over 300 pounds. And some days it's not even a thought. I mean, some days most days I wake up and feel fine. But every now and then my low back does flare up again. Does it worry me? A little bit, but I'm pretty confident that I can get it worked out. It's just trial and error, man. Just got to keep working at it. I do hate that sometimes it's my limiting factor, but that was a decision I made a few months ago to just fight for that last rep, and I paid for it. If I could go back and redo it all over again, would I go for that rep? Probably not, because that rep was sort of an ego lift for me. I hadn't deadlifted heavy in a while, and I tried to pull a 365 after not deadlifting in like a month. I did get 365 up, but I did pay for it. So if I could go back and do it all over again, I'd probably just take watch of the ego. But who knows, maybe it was bound to happen. But anyways, as I mentioned in the start of the video, I immediately fixed my back pain today. Lowered my tool belt down a little bit. I think it kind of realigned my pelvis and just sort of stretched out my back. And within minutes, my back was better. So that was really like the last time I thought about my back today was after I had lowered my tool belt. I was going to run today, but I got home and I was super hungry, so I had to eat. And then I ended up driving my little sister around on the four-wheeler. Talked to my dad some. He was riding around on the dirt bike. So I decided to come in here a little bit earlier and put in a workout. Said, screw the run. I'm been getting a little fed up with the late night workouts and cutting it short because I'm tight on time. So I got in here a little bit earlier tonight. Popped 135 for a couple sets on deadlift. Went 225 for 225 for 2 sets of 5. Worked up to 315 for a single, and then back down to 135 for 3 sets of 10 stiff-legged deadlifts. Just trying to stretch out the hamstrings, and all that good stuff. But what am I doing here? Core work, trying to strengthen up the abs in the core because I believe they desperately need it. On some of these reps, I'm just trying to curl my legs up until my back starts to round. Ideally, I'd be able to fully flex my hip. Curl it all the way up without any lower back rounding. But who knows if that's even possible for me. I'm just going to keep working for it. Hip flexors are probably weak. The forearms were getting lit up as well tonight. That was usually the limiting factor on these sets here was the pull-ups. I think I did some marching off camera because right here what I'm doing is isolating the hip flexors and the abs. My toes are barely touching the ground, so the glutes are not really doing any stabilizing here. So I did do a set of marching off camera, essentially that, just standing on the ground. And then I moved over to squats. Now, I know Yvonne Durick is on a big high rep ordeal right now. And I'm happy to see that. I believe high reps work. They've worked for me in the past. So I popped 135 for a set of 10, or actually I think I did 11. I had lost count of my reps. Popped 185 for 12, I think, and 225 for 10 or 15. I don't remember. I might pop out some bodyweight squats just to put some more blood in the legs. But really, that's probably it for the squats tonight. I'm not trying to push anything since my back was hurting this morning. But I am about to do some curls. Potentially some pull-ups too. Like I said, I got the time tonight. I'm trying to take advantage of it. Put in a little bit of upper body work. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I got school tomorrow, but who knows with how long school is going to keep me busy. Just got to take life one day at a time. But another day in the books. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.